Happy Day of the Dead. Marcia here, aka Madeline. And, sorry, my arm brace is busy trying to get in the way. There we go. I am burnt like a piece of toast. But I am going to do a Day of the Dead gathering with some friends tonight, and I'm putting a costume together because boy, oh boy, do I need that emotional support. I need to shore it up like a chipmunk shores up acorns for the winter, because I ran out of money in early December, and I thought we were going to present the petition, even though it hasn't reached 2,000 yet, to David Eby, who's my MLA, but also the Premier. But the person who is going to help me, because they also have ME, is just not able to, not till late December. And I don't think the Premier's office is open then, and I don't know who will be paying attention. So we're refocusing to early mid-January, and I ran out of money before then, so I don't know what to do, because again, no legacy news media is doing a story at the moment. No one's doing a story. I'm looking to write an op-ed, but I don't know who will take it or if it'll help the GoFundMe, so it's kind of very scared, trying not to panic, so hence focusing on the Day of the Dead. My friends haven't had a Halloween-y party for like 10 years, and while I will not be able to do much more than sit or maybe lie down today, even though I've taken extra of the more extensive supplements, it kind of is what it is, you know. So I thought I would do a little video letting you know what's going on. I am putting out a call for help. And what I need help with is especially if I want to try to stretch GoFundMe money, if I push myself to do the op-ed between the dyslexia and the mitochondrial disorder facet of ME, I will capsize myself and I'll run through the money faster. So I need help with that. I need help with brainstorming about how to increase the GoFundMe and increase the petition numbers. And I tend to work best on textual things over audio, like a voice call with somebody putting their hands on the text, like working from a Google Doc, if that helps at all. That tends to be a good way for us to work. So I can do the first lay down of anything with speech to text, but then we have to edit it down, and that's brutal for me. That's where I tend to make myself super, super sick. So I do need help with that, and I work better in concert with people brainstorming. What I would really love is anybody's got the spoons to take the QR code and a hard copy of the petition and go sit like in the student union of UBC or SFU, or, you know, reaching into like Langara, or, you know, reaching out to student populations, especially I think ME advocacy and long COVID advocacy needs to include more abled people, especially in light of the 37% rate of long COVID at the third COVID infection cited by Stats Canada, which is in the petition. And also there's now a worldwide study that's saying a 36% rate of long COVID from COVID. And that's just way higher than any long viral ME. And they all either have ME or they soon have ME. So, but it's been a lot of things, you know, bringing me down. Like this is because the jaw treatment caused me to go numb from my eyes down my neck and my shoulder, both sides, but the left side was worse. And so I had to, every time I moved my arm, I was making it worse. So I ended up spending between that and Voltaren and heat packs that will last like 8 hours, these little electric things. It was like $100. And yikes, that was a money, you know. So it's this constant like stuff that you're not expecting, that's like, well, okay, I guess that money doesn't go as far. That's how it works, and especially how it works when, you know, when I'm so teetering on the edge trying to do minimal supports. I still don't have the bad air sorted. I need to pull together the energy for that. So help with that, help with writing things around that, I think will be useful. I absolutely need housekeeping help, but I think most people who would be watching this would be, fellow spoonies and not be able to do anything like that. But it's been scary losing laundry supports in November when my friend retires. It's just been one thing after the other. And this is just like the day-to-day nonsense on top of this TikTok, you run out of money soon. And I mean, really, in the short term, to have enough GoFundMe money, not just till the end of February so I can focus on presenting the petition in January, but having enough money until the end of spring. So like next June 2026, because I'd have something to look forward to, because I don't look forward to Christmas. I don't know if I'll get to spend time with anyone. My birthday is a hard day for me. I hate winter. It's really hard for me, especially if it snows. Can't get around with my mobility scooter, and it's treacherous with my balance issues. But I love spring, so being able to focus on that would be good. But of course, ultimately, it would be nice to not be living in the land of staying alive by begging for my life on the internet. That's a crazy, whimsical idea. How do I get the Ministry of Health to unstonewall, So I think just talking about it is stressful. So I think focusing on some silliness and some whimsy and some fun. And the latest podcast episode, it's like a few back, those talk about whimsy. I think one of the most recent ones I talk about the documentary Life After. And how while I didn't end up being included, it's still an amazing documentary, and it's going to be on CBC here in Canada Monday night on Independent Lens, so check your listings. Highly recommend. But it's hard because that would have really helped me had I been included, but it's been one thing after the other, and then there's the ongoing, how do I get legacy news media start talking about these issues, to start talking about my story. I don't know. So I am tired, and now I have to figure out how to pull together the energy to shower and enjoy this evening without overdoing, because I'm already way outside my energy envelope. But, Halloween and tonight's celebration, I need whimsy and silliness to keep going. And again, I talk about that in the podcast episode, so I won't reiterate. So that's what's going on. I need to put aside all these worries and all this frustration and all this feeling of screaming into the void and focus on something fun, focus on friends and people who love me and silly costume. I like my costume. But everything is energy, and it's just how do I, pull myself together to even have fun right now. So I'm doing this instead. Maybe it would make me feel better. I wish for you some fun and silliness and whimsy, and again, you can DM me if you know of someone who wants to help. The GoFundMe and the podcast episode links are in my bio. I don't think I have the energy to write much of a blurb on this one. Yeah, please share the petition and share this if you think there are people you think could help. Thank you. Happy Day of the Dead.